Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of the Deity Twins. I'm here with Marbazir, and we are going to kick some AI behind.
Hi everyone, or get ours kicked.
Well,
I hope not.
We got to think positive thoughts. So I'm going to expand to my 5th city in a sec, and then I'll be at negative happiness, which is so standard operating procedure for me. In all my games, I'm either like in debt or my people are unhappy or both. You do not want to be part of my empire ever.
Well, my spy just succeeded, so I can get what? I can get compass, shiver, I can get any technology from the same tier as education. So I could, not much point selling machinery because we're already researching that. I could get compass right now, so we get harbors and another trade route, or I could get steel for armories. Or I could get chivalry.
The steel is technically slightly more expensive. And I
Oh
think
yeah, it is.
It aligns more with our immediate things. The ocean trade routes are, of course, very good.
Yeah, still seems to be the most expensive tech right now.
Yeah, and we really would like the armories, and then we can start producing some units. Especially you. You're thinking about starting to build some units. Well, if you can squeeze in an armory first.
And if we could steal physics with the next one, we would have an option of researching gunpowder.
That is really true.
Alright, I'm getting steel then.
Okay.
So there it is.
Yeah, and I will get a tech in the next turn, so we'll see how that goes.
I'll steal another one in 37 turns. I think I'll just keep that spy in soul in that case.
One idea, when you spy, when you do that, you steal a tech that you don't have that the AI or that nation does have. If we did split our spies into different nations, it might give us slightly different options. But well, I think the AI is so far ahead that it doesn't really matter too much.
They are still tech leaders. Also, Soul has 5-star potential, so it makes sense to keep that spy in there.
Right.
Let's have a look at demographics. Yeah, Attila is still #1. We are 11% behind. So we are catching up.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I'm still 7th, so we are still last, but hopefully that will change in the near future. And another one of my improvements got pillaged by a brute. I'm sending my settler solo. I hope I'm not going to regret that, which I might. It's a little bit risky. I'm hardcore.
Sweden has tons of allies.
Oh yeah, I've not been paying attention to city-states too much.
Oh, I can't open the different. There we go.
Wellington wants horses from me. That shouldn't be too hard. I don't actually have any. Well, that brute is dead now. But he managed to pillage 2 tiles.
Sweden is allied with 5 city-states, and Pocatello, his partner, is allied with 1 as well.
Do you have any horses?
Yes.
Like 1? If you could send me 1 horse, I would get influence over a city-state.
Oh, yeah, sure. Diplomacy.
I think you're trading them or something.
Yeah, I think I still have 1 left over. Oh, no, I don't.
Well, but once you get some...
One of those deals should come back really soon.
I don't see any horses anywhere close to my territory, actually. Yeah, there are 0, none.
I'm gonna get 4 horses back on the next turn. And
I have quite a lot of iron.
So I could grab acoustics, which is the most expensive tech available to us, but I don't know if we want that. Well,
it's probably worth it because it's worth around 500 extra science compared to physics.
Yeah, it's much more valuable that way.
Yeah, I would definitely grab acoustics.
Okay. That's usually what I do, but every now and again it's like, oh, if I could get this and really rush something.
And having Porcelain Tower would be useful for us.
That's true.
We kind of need that. We should also start signing research agreements between ourselves. I just don't have enough gold for that right now.
I have just almost enough. I'll make sure to keep saving it up. Walls are done. Let's go.
I'm actually losing gold right now, which is not great. Partially because I don't have trade routes. Hopefully I'll have some trade routes once I get a harbor.
Agent Shen, who's in Seoul, has uncovered that Sejong is secretly plotting against Marbazir. I've shared that knowledge with you for +1 relations.
Yeah, I'm not very surprised considering my amazing army. If you have a very weak army, AI is usually plotting against you.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they'll attack.
Yeah, you will get notified even if someone who's a very good friend of yours is plotting against you. If you have a very small army. That doesn't always mean they will attack you. That just means AI acknowledges that you are very weak.
And they're considering it.
But if it's a backstabber AI, like England, for example, it's very likely that they will actually attack you. There are AIs that like taking advantage of weak civilizations more than others. England is easily one of them. I've been backstabbed by England so many times.
I am proposing a deal to you.
I'm just getting rid of all the other notifications.
Yeah, there were a lot this turn.
Yeah. Okay, that works. Now I need to fix my economy. Yeah, I actually need to fix my economy before I start building up an army, because every extra unit is more maintenance.
Mm-hmm. How is the unit cap determined?
It's based on number of cities. You can actually see your total supply on the military overview. It's usually kind of irrelevant because it's based on your number of cities.
Right.
But if you play very tall, you can actually run out. And once you exceed the total supply, you will start losing production. Which rarely happens, but it can happen with very tall empires.
Yeah, it's happened to me once. It was terrible.
Yeah, I think it's like 10% per extra unit or something like that. As in, you lose 10% production in every single city per every extra unit over the supply limit.
Make sure to let me know when you're getting close to being able to sign a research agreement so I don't overspend.
It actually makes me wonder if the AI ever gets over the supply limit. I never actually looked into that.
I think that they either have no limit, and I don't think they spend as much on upkeep as well, or maybe their limit is just much higher.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of the things the AI cheats on. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, having the AI, it's necessary. The AI will never be as good as humans.
Yeah, definitely. I'm having some second thoughts about this city. I was going to settle on spot where my settler is right now.
Let me go see.
But if I settle slightly to the east, that would be a much better location, but harder to defend.
Why can't I see your settler?
He's
Oh,
to the
there, up
north
there. Oh,
of
yeah.
Rabat, yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah,
I
you
would
could take
get
the choke
2
point.
extra bananas to the east and more citrus.
And who doesn't like bananas?
But it would be a much harder location to defend and a little bit too close to Pachacuti for my taste. I think I'll just settle on spot.
So do you want to run for physics, for gunpowder now? Or do you want to stop for compass first?
Yeah, we could go for gunpowder.
Yeah, that's what I would be doing.
Yeah, because we definitely need to start building up our military.
Right now I'm trying to get my workshops up, and then the idea is I will go into the armory and then build some units.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And some walls in my new city. Oh, right, and I can upgrade my units. Oh, that's what I'm going to be spending all my money on. I'm going to start doing that now.
Yeah, some of the upgrades are so expensive. Especially if you play on epic speed. Some of the units cost over 500 gold to upgrade on epic speed, which can be a little bit annoying.
I don't think I have to defend Shanghai. I think I can just go to Nanjing. You are supposed to be repeating that. Good. So I'm getting quite a few extra beakers for my trade routes. Happy about them. I'm getting plus 16 from trade routes.
Yeah, the early trade routes can actually give you quite a lot of extra science, like in terms of percentage of your total. Right, so is the AI still fighting each other? Oh yeah, they are.
This war has gone on forever and nothing has happened. So I'm hoping it just means they're killing each other's units over and over.
Same. Oh, Attila doesn't have the strongest military anymore. That's Korea now.
No.
Not a big change there.
Whoopee.
That worries me a bit, seeing how Korea is my only neighbor.
Oh, I'm finally getting Catholicism. Oh, wait. What? Catholicism? Holy cow.
How did you manage to get that?
I don't know. Well, there's an Incan missionary next to Nanjing. But I
hey,
do also
that's
have
pretty good.
Eastern Orthodoxy.
That's pretty good for you. Because that has Jesuit education.
Yeah, why can't... Oh, because I need a library there first, don't I?
Yep.
Well, let's save up my faith. Could start with buying pagodas. I can build monasteries, cathedrals, and pagodas right now. Because it makes it really
Wow. Well, I technically can too, I just don't have enough faith for that.
I might start with a monastery, actually, just to get more faith. Just to get the engine rolling.
Another missionary captured by barbarians.
Yeah, the barbarians don't want any religion. They should know that by now.
Yeah.
They just like to keep them around and poke them with sticks.
I have more Catholicism than my own religion right now, because it keeps spreading. And I actually don't mind. It's technically a better religion than mine. The only downside is that I won't take advantage of tithe. But I can live with that.
If I should buy some tiles to the south of Nanjing now. I doubt anyone's rushing to colonize there right now. It would suck to lose the cotton, even less than cotton, or rather more than the cotton. I'd hate to lose the cattle at this point, but it's probably safe.
So it's time to start building up my military.
Oh, where's Mount Sinai? There it is. Well, that's very interesting. Does Pocatello not have his own religion, or did he found Buddhism? Okay, he did found Buddhism. Because he's got Mount Sinai, so he's got tons of faith.
Yeah. Attila is still 11% ahead of us. This is technically only turn 134. This is still pretty early game. Because I felt like we're later into the game than we actually are.
Yeah, I think the pacing is a little different in multiplayer.
Yeah, it seems to be quite a bit different. We're definitely progressing through eras faster. I mean, that makes sense because our science adds up.
That's true. The game will end faster.
But I'm not used to this kind of pacing, I have to say. My timings are off. Way off. Which means that we should also hurry up with any wars that we might want to start.
If we want to be able to catch up.
I'm still thinking about attacking Cusco directly. I'm just a little bit worried that Korea might backstab me while I'm busy with Cusco. Which is a real possibility.
Okay, the Sweden Shoshone bloc have another ally. That's really starting to be a bit terrifying. We've got
Yeah, what often happens on Deity is that one AI gets like the majority of city-states. That seems to be Sweden in this case. So that's not good for us. But at least it's not Korea Attila block. That would be even worse. That would be much worse.
Stack my great scientist thing, but more beakers are good. Let's do that for now, since we can't grow. Can't grow, may as well run more specialists.
Sistine Chapel is available, by the way. But I don't think I'm going to build it. I need to build up my military.
Don't we need
it is a pretty
acoustics for
good
that?
wonder, though.
Oh, right, we did get acoustics.
Yep, we did. It's a pretty good wonder.
It's a lot of culture.
I'm not going to build it myself, though. I need to build up my military.
Theater. La Venta is in on it now, too.
Yep.
Well, luckily, we're already planning to sort of be friendly with them, and we're not sharing a border.
Yeah, I think the biggest concern is really Attila Korea block. If we can deal with that, the rest shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I could try to build a Sistine Chapel in 17 turns my capital, but I think I'd rather build an armory at this point.
The best way would probably be declaring war and you attacking Attila and me attacking Korea, because we will be both at war with them once we declare war. So it would be good to time it so we can both attack roughly at the same time. That's how I would probably do it.
Yeah.
I can't really go directly for Seoul, unfortunately. I would probably just attack Daegu.
They're at peace now.
Yep.
Alright, I'll have to be on my toes.
Oh, I actually got my great scientist. Nice. So what I usually do with academies is I start them on grasslands, because academy is a tile that you have to work constantly.
Yeah, and you want the
I
food.
Yeah, I like getting the 2 food from it.
Oh, I can unlock rationalism.
Nice.
That seems like a great idea.
I need
Porcelain.
7 more turns.
Oh no, the porcelain tower didn't go. It's the Tower of Pisa that just went. Alright, so I do need some happy so I can get the 10% beaker boost, but that's okay. Got the Colosseum. So yeah, with the peace with Attila right now, I'm going to have to be on my toes. I don't know about buying something else off.
Well, I'm working on my military, building armory in my capital right now.
Yeah, I've got workshops, and then it'll be armory after that, and then...
The only downside is that I'm kind of neglecting guilds. I didn't build Writers Guild or Artist Guild. I usually do it by now.
Yeah,
but I have to focus on my military.
Now,
hopefully ideology pressure won't be a huge problem later on.
Yeah. I have like 4 trade routes, I think, going on with Attila. 2 from me and 2 from them.
Yeah, I still have 0. Let's see at my available trade routes. Oh, I have more trade routes available now. Oh yeah, that's thanks to Casablanca, right. If I got a harbor in Casablanca, I would probably have some decent ones. I can trade with Cusco. So, Sejong discovered 9 technologies that I do not know. They are 9 techs ahead of us. So that goes for Attila too.
And I haven't peeked inside their space yet. I mean, certainly they're going to have gunpowder units.
Yeah, that's for sure. If they are 9 techs ahead of us, they almost definitely have gunpowder. Alright, I'm just doing some micromanagement.
Oh, how far are you from being able to do a research agreement? I ask after I spend money upgrading my units.
Yeah, I'm losing 10 gold per 10 right now. I desperately need to fix my economy.
Okay. Well, if you're going to go bankrupt, certainly let me know. I can trade you some cash.
I should be okay, but I really need to set up some trade routes, like, right now. In fact, I might delay my armory, just to get trade routes. That kind of makes sense. I can't really get any decent gold with cargo ships, unfortunately. I might have to get a harbor. Oh yeah, we didn't actually research compass yet, right. Well, time to get a caravan then. I can only really get 1 trade route with a caravan right now, that's to Cusco. I can get some trade routes to Dago.
You'll
We're not
probably
going
get a
to
good
war
number of
just yet.
beakers to Cuzco.
I mean, we're not going to war just yet, so it probably makes sense to get some trade routes with Korea for me.
Yeah,
I will lose them once we go to war, but we are not going to war yet. And I'll get some good beakers from Korea.
Sweden and Byzantium have a research agreement. Oh,
yep.
That's cross-alliance.
Yeah. That's actually even worse with teams.
Yeah.
Because they are all getting that science. I just realized that. There are so many things to consider in a teamed game that aren't really a concern in standard single player. And pacing is way off, that's for sure. I was not prepared for this.
Yeah, it's interesting. The tech moves so much faster, so units become more obsolete, or your attack points, especially when it comes to unique units, is completely different.
And units become obsolete pretty fast on standard speed in the first place. On Deity. That's one of the problems with standard speed and Deity. Units become obsolete so fast because you're racing through eras. If you want to go to war on standard speed, you really need to plan it very well.
As far as players, like human players always have an easier time against the AI the slower the speed is. Because your strength is in combat, and that stretches out every era, keeps the units around more relevantly.
That's true.
I mean, certainly if you play any kind of military game. It might be a bit different if you can do a pure builder thing, although pure builder becomes really difficult at high difficulty.
Especially if you are playing a Civ with a very strong unique unit, then you can take advantage of that longer.
That's right, yeah.
And that helps a lot. I should probably settle one more city, to be honest. To the east of Marrakesh, on the coast. That will be a pretty decent city. The only problem is that it wouldn't bring any luxuries.
No, you might...
Which worries me, because I'm actually down to 2 happiness only.
I'm just recovering from the negatives now. I'm at a flat 0.
I still need so many basic buildings right now. Oh yeah, I'm not trading one of my copper resources. Did our trade expire between us?
Yeah, but I reset it.
Oh, okay. I'll just trade with the AI then,
Assuming you accepted, but I'm pretty sure you did.
if they actually have anything that I can buy.
Oh, I finally got my first great scientist, Louis Pasteur. So let's go and put you over here. Construct, and I'll make sure to lock that tile too. Although I'm pretty sure even the AI will always work that tile.
So what's your science output now?
Right
Mine's 103.
now, I'm at 140,
Mm-hmm.
and 29 of that is from trade routes, and 111 base.
Mm-hmm. So the trade routes are making quite a bit of difference right now.
Huge. I mean, that's like basically 25% of my science right now is coming from trade routes. Oh, and I got a great scientist from Manila, who's actually my ally now. That's really great. Where the heck are you? Oh, that's Manila. Yeah, the one I really want as an ally as well. Are you being attacked? No, there's peace. Okay. But you were in the previous war. That's right. Manila was in the war against the Huns, so they've got a lot of improvements missing, hardly any units. It's actually pretty bad.
Oh, we can sell the World Congress vote. Right, I almost forgot about World Congress. At least I can sell my votes to Attila.
Oh, that's
Let's see.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I actually do it quite often. They need to have a diplomat in your capital for that to work. So you just have to check.
And it has to be a diplomat, not a spy?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why would he have a diplomat there? I guess to influence the vote.
Well, to get extra influence with you. Is he like a tourism leader or something? Yeah, he is actually the tourism leader. That explains the diplomat.
Wow.
Attila is a tourism leader? Interesting. I can't really sell anything useful to him. I mean, he wants arts funding. I definitely won't vote for that. And he's against scholars in residence, so that makes no sense. So even though it is an option for me to trade with him, I'm not going to. Anyway, I unlocked rationalism. So...
And we need to...
Oh yeah, we finished gunpowder. How many techs behind are we now? 9 techs behind still.
Do we do a hard rush to cannons as part of the attack?
We might, or even to dynamite. Korea is definitely going to be a problem. We are only 4 technologies behind Pachacuti, for example. But 9 technologies behind Korea. It's mostly Korea that's ahead of everyone else, rather than all AIs being ahead of us.
Yeah, now
We're
rush
doing...
to dynamite is 7 techs. Also delays industrialization, which is a pretty good one.
Well, we should definitely get compass, because I kind of need it. So I'm going for compass.
Okay, that'll be 2 turns. And then chemistry at least, I think.
Yeah, we could do that. I just need harbor for a trade route extension, and hopefully that will give me some trade routes. It would be best to have trade routes between us. Yeah. So I hope harbor will give us sea trade routes between our cities, because that's the best case scenario.
No, we probably have to explore the fog of war here.
No, I don't think you have to do that.
Really?
Yeah, the trade routes explore a tiny little bit of the fog of war.
Oh,
they leave like a tiny trail.
Yeah, they do. But I figured there was you needed to at least show that there was a path from one spot to the other. Well, I guess we'll find out.
So even though I have 5 workers, I'm actually tempted to get more, because my improvements are going kind of slowly.
Okay, I don't need the iron hooked up quite yet. I mean, technically I have no iron, and I do have... Oh, no, I don't have an iron-based unit anymore, because I just upgraded him to a musket. Excellent. So 5 turns to that. Missions. Connections. Excellent. I don't really need the trade route to Nanjing right now, because it's not going to be profitable, but it does allow me to hook up Shanghai.
I wonder if we can get some city-states before the World Congress vote, because I think we really need scholars in residence to help with Korea.
Will the city-states give us votes right now? I thought it was too early.
Oh yeah, right, it's too early. You're right. We need to both vote. Yeah, we need to both vote for scholars in residence. We need that to pass. But will help to catch up to Korea.
Oh no, Wellington flipped. How far am I behind? 109 behind? What the hell, Sweden? They must just be making huge amounts of money.
Yeah. Or maybe they completed some quests.
Well, they have so many people. They have so many city-states. Oh,
yeah.
I need
They are allied with major... Oh yeah, no, Pocatello has quite a few, too.
Yeah.
Oh, he has 3.
They're both gobbling it up.
I think Pocatello kicked Sweden out of some city-states.
That's funny, because...
Which is a little bit strange, because I wonder if the AI will do that while it's on the same team.
I could definitely see it happening.
Because I played some co-op games before, and I remember you can actually kick each other out from city-states. Only one player can be allied with a city-state. So I could kick you out of a city-state, for example. I wonder if AI does that. It wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm. No, me either.
We should probably try to get them into a war with some other...
Attila is now industrial. Yeah, let me see if they're willing to do another war here. Especially against... Oh, they have a peace treaty, so they can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, only Theodora and Pachacuti.
Yeah.
And they won't do it.
They want quite a bit of money to do it. 8 gold per turn.
Yeah, that's probably not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of gold, I'm slowly fixing my economy. I do hope the harbor will give me some good trade routes. I'm hoping that the harbor will enable us to get trade routes between ourselves. So, do we want to go for astronomy now? Do you have some good observer cities? You do have.
I have, yeah, just the one.
So we could go... This is a pretty tough choice.
Well, we may need the caravel to explore the distance between the two of us. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We can take the astronomy just in case. I don't know. Or I'd say either astronomy or chemistry.
Let's go for chemistry, because that will also improve production.
Right.
Because that's +1 hammer from mines and quarries. And I have quite a few. So yeah, chemistry is definitely a good choice here, at least for me.
That's for sure. Not to mention a couple of mines.
Well, my armory is done. But I need that harbor first.
I'm not even friends with Wellington anymore. Come on. The Himeji Castle and Sistine Chapel are still available.
Are you actually building the Sistine Chapel?
I'm not.
Oh no, you're not. I would build it if I wasn't busy with other things.
Well, I could give it a try in my capital.
It's a pretty good one there. Probably a little bit risky.
Yeah, and I would still like to build my military a little bit.
Yeah, that's my priority right now,
Yeah,
other than fixing my gold situation.
Yeah, with this neighbor, it's kind of harsh. Well, I definitely need to make sure that Shangju, I don't know how to say that properly, gets a stable. Because it has a sheep and a horse and a cow. Cue that up after the workshop.
The one thing that's definitely different is that AIs are a little bit too neutral towards us. That doesn't really happen in regular single-player game.
Yeah, they're almost treating everyone on the same footing.
Yeah, it's weird. So that DLL definitely did not work, unfortunately. Maybe it's because this game was already started. We'll see in the next one.
Yeah.
Maybe it works, just not in this game, because it was already started. Well, I think I lost my trade route, which is kind of annoying. Barbarians between Casablanca and Cusco.
Oh, there's a Sistine
Seems like
Chapel.
it. Yep. And Attila built it.
Yeah, actually built it, did not steal it.
Attila is like jack of all trades in this game. He has strong military, he's the tourism leader, he's spamming wonders. How many wonders does he actually have? Let's see. He has 5 wonders.
Wow.
And he's in industrial era with Korea right now. That's going to be a bit of a problem. But we are slowly closing the gap, 8 technologies. We will hopefully steal some more technologies in the reasonable time. 17 turns for my spy. I hope he won't get killed. We need that to happen. And we need scholars in residence. The vote is incoming very, very soon. So I hope it will pass.
So you want to prioritize scholars in residence above blocking the other one now?
Yeah, definitely. We need to get scholars in residence for sure.
We need to catch up. Oh my god, this unhappiness. What just canceled? Oh, salt to Attila. Come on, Attila.
And Korea is really on a different level from all the other AIs on Deity. Their unique ability is just so good, all the extra science they get.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of problems with runaway Korea in quite a few of my games. Right, so I'm voting for scholars in residence. My whole one vote. If both Korea and Attila vote against it, it's going to fail, unfortunately. But hopefully arts funding will fail in that case. We'll find out.
How does Korea have 3 votes?
Because...
2 from World Wonders. Oh. Was that the Forbidden Palace?
Oh yeah, I think so. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's from a wonder. Well, moment of truth.
What are you trying to do? Oh, the vote.
Yeah. It's kind of important for us.
Oh, I forgot something. I wanted to check to see if there was a Barbarian Encampment down here hiding out. Nope. Entirely the opposite of what we were hoping
Wow. Yep. Okay, that sucked. We need to keep trying, I suppose. Maybe we can get some city-states once they are included.
50-50 on the scholars in residence.
Yeah, that sucks. That was so close. We only needed 1 more vote. Oh well, maybe next time. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
So, should we make a cut? For the 3 minutes on my timer.
Absolutely. We will see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Did you know I read every single comment someone leaves on my video? That's insane. Why would I do that? I don't know, but I'll read yours.